Hey everybody, welcome back to High Country Cooking with Chewy. I'm Chewy. Today, I'm going to show you how to make some strawberries and cheese crepes. These things are killer. Stick around. You're going to like this one. Alright, this is everything we're going to need to make these crepes. I got some flour, I got 2 cups of milk, we're going to use a pinch of salt, 3 eggs, and in this little pan right here I've got 3 tablespoons of melted butter. For my filling, I've got some ricotta cheese, some cream cheese, some strawberries, and blackberries. It's going to be real easy to put this all together. Alright, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to scoop out 2.5 cups of flour. Just throw all this right into my blender. Add in my 2 cups of milk. Then I start cracking in my 3 eggs. I'm going to give this just a pinch of salt, and I'm using sea salt. Put the lid on this thing and start blending it together. Now while you're blending this stuff together, you want to get yourself a little spatula. Make sure you scrape down your sides. Make sure you don't have any flour stuck to the inside of your blender. Put the lid back on this thing and slowly start mixing in your 3 tablespoons of butter. Alright, I have my batter all mixed up, and as you can see, it's a very nice thin batter. It's not real thick like a pancake batter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this aside for the next 30 minutes, let the flour absorb all the milk and eggs, and I'm going to get started on this filling. Alright, now for the cheese filling for these crepes, what I did is I took a package of cream cheese, put it in a small bowl, and to that I'm going to add about a cup's worth of ricotta cheese. Which is going to be roughly about half of this container. And I'm also going to add about 2 tablespoons of just regular sugar. I'm just going to get all this stuff all mashed together and mixed up. Then we'll get started on the cheese, on the fruit. Alright, all I did is I took my strawberries, I sliced them up, threw a few of the blackberries in there with probably maybe 1/8 cup of sugar. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a masher. I'm just going to give them a little bit of a mash just to get the juices released from these. Then I'm going to go put it on the stove and pretty much let this turn into a syrup. So we'll get ready for this. We'll bring it back. Alright, I got my pan sitting on the stove. It's at a medium-high heat. I'm going to spray it down with a little bit of cooking spray. I'm going to take about a 1/4 cup of this batter Drop it right down into the center of this. And kind of pick the pan up. You want to spread this around nice and even across the bottom of the pan. Now when the edges start to get a little bit dry, or they're going to kind of curl up a little bit, and the top of it's going to get dry, that's when you know it's ready to flip. So when this is ready to flip, we'll bring it back. Alright, you want to get up underneath this thing, give it a flip. You can see it turn nice and brown on the bottom. So I'm going to do up the rest of these and bring it back when we're ready to plate these up. Alright, got my crepes all cooked up. We're going to put these things together now. What I do is take one, throw it on the plate, run a little bit of the cheese down the center, give it a roll up, set it off to the side. I want to do at least 2 per plate. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this strawberry and blackberry syrup I made up, spoon it across the top, going to garnish with 1 more fresh strawberry, and a couple of blackberries. Now tell me, don't that look good? So we're going to give this a taste test and see how it is. Alright, let's give this a taste, see how it is. Nice and savory from the cheese. The crepes are actually really creamy. Really sweet from these strawberries. Definitely give this one a shot. Real easy to do. Remember, if you like what you see, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and always remember, never trust a skinny cook.